Quick play. Kaz, what is your topic?
All right, everybody. So, welcome back to another episode of Overbyte Talks. Tonight's topic for discussion is video games. So, the first question: what was your first console, and what game did you play the most?
Now entering the Temple of Anubis.
Okay, well, being that I am Two Kaz's brother, this is Motorcyclone. I think our first console was ColecoVision.
Nope, it was not.
And the first console that I remember was ColecoVision.
Yep.
And the game that I remember playing the most was a toss between Indiana Jones or I want to say
Well, it was
it was
capable.
a
We had
Star.
we had a ColecoVision that was capable of playing Atari games. So I'm not surprised that you remember playing um, Indiana Jones on it because we did play Atari games on it.
It was Raiders of the Lost Ark was the game. I know we had E.T. We had a Star Wars game too.
All of those
Um,
were Atari games that you remember playing, quite interestingly enough. Do you remember playing
I
a space game?
I remember there was one game that Daddy liked that I really liked. But I don't. Um, I remember specifically Temple of was it Raiders of the Lost Ark
You don't
and the
remember
Star Wars game.
Zaxxon?
I remember Zaxxon and Mr. Do.
Zaxxon was actually a
Mr.
ColecoVision game, I believe.
Yeah, I
And
remember playing Mr. Do with Johnny,
that was an
cousin
Atari
Johnny.
game.
So those are the earliest games that I remember. Mr. Do, Zaxxon.
Mhm.
There was a ColecoVision version of Pac-Man, if I'm not mistaken. That wasn't that good. It was like blue, wasn't like real Pac-Man.
I'm actually looking it up right now so we can.
That's the earliest game I remember playing.
All right, so ColecoVision had Donkey Kong and Donkey Kong Jr. and Zaxxon. Mr. Do was a ColecoVision game. There you go, man.
Yeah, Johnny had it. You know, it would be really cool,
We had
Frankie,
Qbert.
if
Do you remember playing Qbert?
yeah, I remember Cubert. Yeah,
I love that
I
game.
would really be interested if Johnny played with us. Do you
Now,
think we could get Johnny to buy an Xbox?
I don't know.
I would be willing to buy an Xbox for Johnny if he would play with us.
Do you remember playing Space Fury?
What was that?
It was like a space fighting game, uh, and there was an alien. Let me see if I can find the audio for you and play it. Um,
I would really like if Johnny played with us. Does Johnny play games?
I don't know if he plays anymore.
Prepare your defenses.
All right, Gunner, your first console.
Text.
Well, it wasn't mine, but I had my parents' Atari. My first console was the Sega Genesis. I never had a Nintendo in my life.
Really?
Really, I was a Sonic the Hedgehog child.
I had a Sega Genesis. That was when I was in the Air Force. I had one.
And when I had to go to bed, my parents would stay up and play without me.
What's their gamer tag?
That's awesome.
They actually still play. They play Gears of War.
Do they really? That's so
Really?
cool.
They really do.
That's amazing.
They don't go online and play. They just play against each other. Or on the same team.
That's
That's
awesome.
so awesome.
How old are they?
I can't tell you that.
You can't tell us how old your parents are?
I'm guessing
Not without their
50s.
permission.
Well, it's not like any of our audience knows who they are or knows who you are. I'm just curious that, you know, for point
Also,
of
I don't
reference.
exactly know.
Gunner Cat is an internet celebrity. Her fans will figure it out.
Oh, yeah, that's true.
5, 4,
No.
3, 2, 1. Attackers incoming. Defend
All right,
objective
would you
A.
say, are they in their 50s or 60s?
Yes.
Or in their 50s?
50s,
Okay,
60s-ish.
that's awesome. I love seeing old folks play. Like, I remember every
Yeah.
once in a while when we had the original Xbox, I remember my grandpa sometimes grabbing a controller.
Oh, Grandpa.
Do you remember? That
I
was
like it
awesome.
when I like it when Dad plays, man. I remember when he would play Turok or what's that fighting game where he would be Siegfried?
Yeah, and he'd always say, Siegfried!
Yeah. He would like freak out, dude. Like I would just buy
That
that,
was
game
That
just
was
so
Soul
he could
Calibur,
play.
right? Wasn't that Soul Calibur?
Yeah, Soul Calibur. Yeah.
That was awesome.
Like I'll always have Soul Calibur just for Dad.
All right. Unruly, what was your first console and your favorite game on such?
My very first console was a PlayStation, and it had to be Twisted Metal 2. It you know what I mean though, like it just was amazing.
Yeah.
I've heard very good things about that.
That's all I gotta say about that.
What was your favorite game of choice on it?
My
What
favorite
did
game of
you-
choice.
What did you play the most on?
Yeah, I mean, like I said, Twisted Metal 2 was the best part of that.
Twisted
of the
Metal 2 was
PlayStation
awesome.
genre. Yeah,
I'll agree
I
with you on
mean,
that.
Twisted Metal 2 is probably the best one for that game. If I had to choose, though, also GameCube, Time Splitters was the first of its kind on making your own map. You know, developing it, having bots on it. I feel like that was probably the best one as well. And then it later came out for PlayStation 2. But Twisted Metal by far for the PlayStation.
Ah, they got me. All right. Let's see. Hilo, your first console.
My first console was a GameCube, and the game that I used to play most on that was with my brother and my dad. We used to play Mario Kart and Mario Baseball all the time.
Yes, Mario Kart is awesome.
Now, 2Kaz, I want to dispute something here because I still do believe our first console was ColecoVision. I don't think it was Atari.
I know it was because we had it when we were on Patio Road.
Yeah, well, we had ColecoVision when we were on Patio Road too, but
Oh, we got.
expansion module.
I'm telling you, bud. It was an Atari. And I know you don't believe me right now, but I can confirm this with our father. Because we had the original Superman game on Atari. The regular old Atari.
I don't know.
That's alright.
I don't remember any consoles on Patio Road.
That's because you were young, dude. You were like so young. we might have even had it before you were born.
No.
Alright. So, who do we have left here? Forever Gamer.
I haven't. Yeah. Like Gunner, mine was the Sega Genesis, and my favorite game was actually 2 games: Jungle Strike and Desert Strike. I'm not sure if you played those. They were made by a little game company called Electronic Arts.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. And those I played the hell out of.
Well, as Motor's been disputing with me, our first console was an Atari. I don't know if it was which version of it, like the 2600 or which one.
I've got you in my sights.
And the game I have most fond memories over at the time was Tank.
Play of the game.
I remember Tank.
It is so dated, man. And I love they used to make the funniest noises when they'd move around on the board. It was great. Alright, so, second question. You are going to be isolated for 30 days. You can bring 1 game console and 1 game with you. What would the game be?
Xbox One, Overwatch, no doubt about it. That's it. End of story.
Really?
Motorcyclone has stated his statement. That is it.
Wow.
What if there wasn't an internet connection?
Ooh, yes. All right. So here's let's do it with an internet connection and then without an internet connection. So great modifier, Gunner. All right. So Motor.
All right. So,
if you had an internet connection, you're taking Overwatch. If you don't have an internet connection, what are you doing?
Probably old school Nintendo. Mario, probably some Mario game that would just make it nostalgic for a month. I would deal with it, and then
I'll be watching over you.
go back to civilization.
All right. Gunner, since you did the modifier, what would be your console with internet and then without internet?
Well, of course, right now I have to say Overwatch with internet.
That's your secret.
Because then I'm really never alone.
That's true.
And I would I'd have to say Fallout, because I have way too much time in that game. And I could play that game forever.
All right. Hilo, what are you doing?
I would have to go with the internet. I'd bring my PC and Star Wars: The Old Republic.
Okay, now hold on a second, because PC is not a console.
Oh, it's not considered console? Okay.
No.
So then I'd have to go with Xbox and Overwatch.
Yeah.
And then
All right.
without internet, I would bring my DS and Lego Star Wars: The Complete Saga.
That's what me and
Ooh,
Sandra
that's a
are playing
good
through
one.
right now. We're enjoying that.
All right. And Unruly.
With internet, it would have to be Overwatch, of course, because the game's awesome. And then without, it'd have to be Sims, just because it's unlimited possibilities with that game.
Sims. I mean, I've played The Sims on... I think I've played it on Xbox. Or no, PC. I just haven't played it enough to know
And
if I'd be that into it. You know what I mean?
We happy few. As soon as that game comes out, it'd have to be that one.
We Happy Few. What is that game?
It's pretty much about.
It's like a BioShock type game.
Yeah, pretty much like BioShock. The whole community's wearing different masks. Being unhappy is outlawed.
Ich kümmere mich um dich.
Healing Gunner.
So being unhappy in
Mech
the
up
game,
for
though, is,
Unruly. Oh no,
is
Unruly, never
outlawed.
mind. Alright. And who's left here? Forever?
Yeah, baby.
Forever, what console?
With internet, it has to be Overwatch, of course. And without internet, I'm torn between Skyrim and Minecraft. Either one of those.
Come in.
Healing stream engaged. Damage amplified.
And
motor?
I would have to agree, Xbox One for sure would be the console I'd bring.
Oh yeah, Xbox One for me too. Hands down.
With internet, yeah, I'm gonna have to say Overwatch, just like everyone else.
Got 95% on my Blizzard.
Without an internet, I think I'm with Gunner on this one. I just love
Blizzard.
the Fallout games. I mean, it wouldn't even matter which one. I could play Fallout 3 or Fallout 4. The games are just so good. And I could easily pour a whole month into the game.
I'm
Oh,
kinda
I'm
the
in
same way
trouble
with
if
the Elder
VR ever
Scrolls,
comes to
so
that.
It already I mean, they did it.
It's coming
It's
next
just a matter
year.
of them
Tell me
releasing
that,
it.
you'll never see me again.
It really is. I can't wait.
Well,
gonna
we
be
will see you
amazing.
again. People in your life will never see you again.
Healing stream engaged.
Get that Genji, yes. Alright, team, great job.
Damage increased.
Alright. Now,
Snake
have
on the
you
bridge.
ever allowed a video game to interfere with your life?
No. No, yeah.
Oh yeah.
every day.
Which video game was it?
Most likely Fallout.
EverQuest was for me. EverQuest was my life.
Yeah,
for a
remember
while.
they even called that game Ever Crack. Remember that? You're back,
Yeah, I
Motor. You're
remember.
back. Oh, Unruly, you're back.
I'm good.
Ouch! Watch out for that Genji, guys. Yeah. I'm with
I'm
Motor.
guilty of that also.
Motor and I at the same time were allowing EverQuest to interfere with our life. I mean, there were nights I was up way. I mean, all night. It was bad.
I was that way when ESO came out last June.
And you know what? You know what the fucked up thing is 2Kaz is that if EverQuest 3 or EverQuest Next ever came out, I would allow it to take over. I would be okay with it. I would be like, alright, I'm leaving this.
And Gunner, you already said. Well, no, you didn't say which game though, did you?
Bill of health.
Did you say which game?
I've definitely
miss-
sunk too much of my time into Fallout, but when we started playing Halo, we called ourselves the Halo Hangovers because we would stay up so late, addicted to
Oh,
that
yeah.
game.
Good.
I was there for some of that too, yeah. I wasn't as bad as you guys though.
You weren't drinking the Kool-Aid yet.
No.
We were a good crew.
Did someone call a doctor?
And like it or not, Cat, it did mess with our lives. That's for sure.
That is for sure.
Hilo, a game ever interfere with your life?
You're ready to do some damage.
Yeah, Star Wars: The Old Republic. Me and my
that
brother
was
would be up
such
on
a
it
good
like
game. Yes, that was a good
I know.
game.
we would play like 14 hours sometimes. It was insane.
84%.
What's your ultimate status forever?
90%.
Right, guys, we might pull this off. Let's make it happen.
My ult's up.
I'm waiting for my ultimate
Catching you up.
Yep.
charge.
Oh no,
95.
watch out for that tire.
Watch
Up.
the right side.
Give me up, guys.
98.
I got you.
Forever, what's your status? I'm 100%.
I'm up.
Make it happen,
All right,
guys.
dropping it now.
Ready when you are.
Dropped. It's good.
Mine's good. Well, I'm dead.
Ah,
I'm
Genji
dead
got
too.
me. He's gonna try to res too. Bummer.
Hummer, bummer, bashmobile.
She's like an old tin can with a
With a
steering
steering
wheel.
wheel.
All right, if you guys want to make a hard push, my res is up.
I'm in.
Wait for me.
I'm out.
I got my special right now, so let me get on the side and I can
Ah,
let it rip.
I got
through all of it.
killed rushing in.
Yeah, I'm down.
You want me to wait for you? Two guys.
Sure, I'm here.
Sandra says hi, everybody. She just came back from work.
I'm gonna be letting my special go. Get ready for you guys to run in.
Forever, did you give us an answer?
Elder Scrolls Online. When it came
ESO,
out,
that's right, yeah.
Yep. When I wasn't working, I was grinding.
Get ready,
on it.
Motor, get ready.
About a week. I
Bring
saw
you
a
back.
I'm dead. Okay, here we go. I don't know if I'm gonna survive this, but I'll try. And I'm dead. Sandra, do you remember your first game console and what first video game you played? Hold on. Here, take the headset.
Yeah, Sandra.
Hello.
So the question is, your first game console your first game that totally took over your life, if there was a video game that got in the way of real life.
Took over my life? So my
Yeah.
first game console was Super Nintendo. But there wasn't a game on there that completely took over my life.
Okay, any game that just took over your life then.
So so me and my sister really got into Kingdom Hearts. If any of you have played that.
Yes.
Yeah. It was a good game. Good storyline.
Good game.
It
Unruly?
was.
10 seconds remaining.
Oh, what was the question again?
Game that got in the way of your real life.
It'd have to be right now Overwatch, of course, just because I'm trying to level up like no other, and this game is so freaking addicting. So I mean, it's gotten in the way of my marriage, not in a critical way, but in more of a bonding way, if that makes any sense to you.
You don't have bonding time?
Pretty much, just because I mean, I work so much. I get off at 2 and she gets off at 5, and everyone else gets off in the afternoon hours. So I play a lot during the afternoon hours, to where I'm busy playing this. If that makes much sense.
And really, Motor says he saved you tonight? What does that
He's
mean?
letting that go to his head so much.
What does that mean? He
He's
won't
been
tell me.
letting everybody know that he saved Unruly tonight.
He's
Wow.
he's higher than a kite right now. Motor's like a caveman Chewbacca right now.
Well, that wraps up our conversation for tonight. And so what we'd like to know is what game took over your life and got in the way. Let us know in the comments below. We'll see you next week on Overbyte Talks. Have a good night. All right.